Hello everybody, welcome to Impossible Maze. This game is made by Impossible Lab. It was scheduled originally to come out in July, but it hasn't yet. It's got a release date currently of August 31st, so that's in about a week. Um, I've fiddled with the settings a little bit and turned off the sound. Uh, Aside from that, I was trying to look at this, and I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Um, So I'm just not going to worry too much about what these settings mean or what they are. Um, you can choose background colors, and so I just kind of went with the original, not the original, but just the first one here. You can also choose whatever you want. So here are the basic settings for how to play. I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to use a mouse to start. This is one of those games that pops an achievement as soon as you launch the game, so just be aware. Also got an achievement for going into the help settings. Or help. So let's just try out the game to start. So I don't really know what this game is all about. And I don't know what's going on here. I clearly have the sounds off. It doesn't seem like there's any... I don't hear anything. But I don't really know what's going on here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I don't know what this is. Should I just click next? Oh, that must be like the choose, like the level selector. I am imp. Yo, is impossible maze. Okay. Alright, so what? That was basically nothing. Okay. I thought I would... Oh, that's the level selector. I was moving around a little. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, so... Alright, so maybe I will... How do you rotate the screen? I guess I'm gonna get achievements for pressing buttons. Or I thought that would be a screen rotation. Tilt your head. Oh, I can... So how do you... You have to use the keyboard, it looks like. Okay. Oh, it's not a situational... Okay. Whoops. Okay. I guess I will just use the keyboard controls instead because the mouse. I can click here to rotate it. I gotcha. I did not see that. Okay. Well, still, it's not too hard to. Um, okay, so you can. I'm going to use my right hand instead and use this instead. Um, trying to look around and. Just trying to see if there's anything I should be doing. Okay. And I think you can zoom in, yeah? Okay, you can zoom in and out. I don't know how to zoom in and out with... What's the tilting that... Oh. I don't know how to zoom in and out without the mouse. What's left control? I don't know. It moves the thing around. It's not a big deal. Alright, so... Actually, wasn't there something in the settings? Does that give you contrasting block? Oh. Oh. I don't like that. What is that? Why am I getting these achievement things that I don't really understand? It's not a big deal. Alright, that didn't do anything. I'll just go back to playing the game, I guess. I am in charge. So, game is interesting. For sure. I'm not necessarily a fan of some of the movement options. I guess those could be better. You know, when you're in a diagonal like this, it would just be easier to move diagonally. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is going to yield anything at all. I feel like maybe I was going the wrong way. I'm just not sure if I mean moving left and right is the way to do it. I guess I should probably... Okay, so I need to be on that block there that joins to that one, joins to this one. There we go. Just gotta think about it, but who am I to think? Could use a little bit better contrast, really, on the screen. Alright, so... looking at the exit. Okay. So, this is one of those games you kind of want to think your way through, if you can, before making your move. Otherwise, it's just easy to get confused. That one in particular, I kind of, in my head, wandered through the whole thing, going left and right before committing to my path. Can you actually... Oh! Hey, how about that? You can actually mark blocks and highlight them. Okay, that that changes things up a little bit and probably makes it a little easier. Now it makes me want to use the mouse again. Was there... Oh, you can select... Look, okay. So space to center the thing and left click plus a direction to actually move the thing. And plus you could select and hold. Need another color. Oh boy. So you can actually map things out. There we go. Alright, so that's the contrasting color I needed. But this is one of those that I feel like what I would do, instead of going from the beginning to the exit, I would start from the exit and sort of backtrace to the beginning. Like, how I would look at it is basically, here's the end piece. Find out by rotating. So it doesn't connect to anything there, doesn't connect to anything there, so basically it's got to join up to this piece right here. And then so that's the first part, and then that piece joins to here. I guess I could basically say here, and so and then figure out where that joins up. Nothing there, nothing there, yes, something there, and nothing there. So, and then it's gonna have to be here, and just kind of retrace until I'm somewhere near here. So I'm not going to keep on doing that. I mean, it's kind of boring to watch, a little bit more interesting for somebody to play. Yeah, initially, you know, this game kind of gave me, looking at the trailer, it gives me Monument Valley vibes. But the gameplay is a lot more simplistic. The design is much more simplistic, and there's not. I don't really know if it's going to get more complex or not. That'll be something that we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. But probably we'll see how much this game ultimately costs. Hopefully it will be pretty cheap. It's a very minimally designed game. There's not a whole lot to it. And so I'm sure nobody wants to, you know, watch on and on. I suppose I will pick a different color. And sort of retrace my steps. I don't know if this is the way to go, but use a different color for this one, maybe. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not, but certainly can get me here. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not. I mean, if this is the right path, because this is clearly a puzzle game of sorts. That doesn't do much, so we'll not do that. And that gets us here. Oh, we could go this way. Nope, that doesn't do anything. What about here? You get to any of these pieces. That doesn't do anything either. So, probably backtrace from here. Go back to here, or maybe here. And that can connect to any of these. Did I do this? I don't know if I did this or not. Oops. It doesn't do anything. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is the right way to approach this game. It's very simplistic and very straightforward, so it's the kind of thing that keep you amused for a little bit, but could also get really frustrating. So you'll have to decide for yourself if you like it or not, and certainly it's coming out in about a week, so you know, throw it on your wish list if you so want to. These spatial orientation games are fun and interesting. I don't know how big this maze is going to get before it gets annoying. I feel like that's going to be a real issue for me personally. I'll try to play on a little bit more, and you know, you can decide to see about getting it for yourself too. Certainly you can play a little bit and decide that you don't want it, and you can always refund it, but hopefully it's going to be fairly cheap and you won't feel the urge to do that. The music is kind of calm and serene. I just turned it off, of course, for the video, but the sound effects are very simplistic. It's just sound of your little piece moving, and I think I guess this thing is trying to tell me tilt your head to the left so that the movement looks better, But why should I have to tilt my head to play a game? I don't want to, injure my neck or anything. That's also kind of irritating, the fact that this thing is constantly doing that. If there's a way to um if there's a way to actually change the configuration so that it's on orthogonal display instead of this right angle, if it's facing straight on, with squares indicating squarish movements, that would be better than having to tilt your head. The fact that this keeps on doing this is also a little annoying. So I hope they change that. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a nuisance to keep on seeing this little flashing thing move around in the corner of your eye, especially when you're trying to rotate this thing around to figure out where it is that you're trying to go. Overall, not bad, not great, just kind of a interesting, spatial orientation, perceptive difference type game. And certainly, yeah, it looks like Monument Valley. No, it doesn't look like Monument Valley, but it's got, that hint of that particular gameplay in terms of its overall, feel. I suppose now I've got a few pieces marked out, I could move around a bit and see if I can get anywhere. I feel like I'm going farther from my goal. It's with all the spatial rearranging, it's really easy to lose track of where you've been, I think. Oops. And it's something that it's really hard to think about unless you're actively playing. Shoot. Can't seem to get out of this entrapped situation. Am I just bouncing around the same section? Yeah, it's really not something I can just, meander around wildly and hope to come across a solution. I think it's just not going to work that way. I feel like I'm getting closer to the marked green zones, which could be a good thing. But is it really closer? Or am I just wishfully thinking? I've been here before, haven't I? It's a little hard to keep track of where you've been. So close to the green stuff, but I'm just not quite there. I'm moving away again. And that piece doesn't do anything over there. Suppose if you employ the colors well, you can choose one color as paths that you have eliminated. Which might be useful. Oh, come on, I'm right here. It gives you a false sense of hope. So close. Then again, my definition of so close is probably so far. I'm like kind of hovering around all these things and not making any real progress. What's also a little interesting is that the center of rotation is so drastic. Okay. I feel like I'm, the case of been there, done that. But I'm not entirely sure. Alright, yeah, so I'm clearly not making any good progress here, so I'm not sure how much of this I will keep on playing, but, I mean, it is what it is. It's very minimalistic and not much to see, so you can make a pretty easy decision for yourself if you like it or not. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.